Reflection on innovation. What is now proved was once only imagined. William Blake. We live in a world of so much innovation that it is easy to forget how much of it actually goes on. Innovation is the central plank in all wealth creation. Let me give some interesting examples. If you were a farmer just 175 years ago and you discovered oil on your land, you would likely have considered yourself cursed. Oil was almost completely worthless because the innovations that now drive the modern value of oil, the internal combustion engine, had not yet been invented. As I have written here before, this led to the exponential growth of the motor car industry and eventual aeroplanes and shipping which run on petroleum products like oil, and the list goes on. Way back in history, yes, you would find oil was used for other purposes like crude oil that bubbled up was used by ancient Babylonians to waterproof their boats and by builders in ancient construction as a kind of mortar. The Egyptians also used it to preserve mummies, but I am talking here about the creation of a multi-billion-dollar oil industry sparked by world-changing innovation in drilling and transport. Whatever natural resource your country boasts of only exists because of innovations that entrepreneurs came up with. When I was a boy living on the copper belt in Zambia, the key resource was copper, which was made very valuable by the invention of electricity. Today, its value is increasing because copper is so important in green transition innovations. Everyone is also rushing for cobalt and lithium because of innovations in electric cars and other battery-driven requirements. And what of something like cocoa? Well, the innovation is chocolate. Otherwise, it would be quite a worthless crop because you can't even eat it. So, what is a valuable natural resource? What is valuable at any given time is based on innovation. That is all. Someone once said that the world did not move from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age because we ran out of stones, but because of innovation. Ever since I came to realize that innovation precedes the value of any natural resource, my mindset has been totally transformed. It is not wise to talk of the value of a natural resource until you understand the innovation that drives the value. But there is a more excellent way, as the apostle once said. What if we focused instead on innovation? There is no entrepreneurial term called beneficiation. That is someone trying to rationalize innovation after the fact. One of the forefathers of America's innovation dominance developed a simple formula: innovation plus marketing equals profit, wealth creation. The rest is costly. Once again, innovation plus marketing minus cost equals wealth. Water is a resource, so sugar is. But innovation plus marketing turned into Coca-Cola. Think innovation and prosper. Always challenge your children to imagine and reimagine. She or he could be the next innovator to change our world for the better. They did not know it was impossible, so they did it. Mark Twain. Afterthought. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but building on the new. Socrates. Afterthought 2. The nexus between innovation and the value of our natural resources is often lost to many of our policymakers. Innovation is done best by entrepreneurs and not by the state. That is the clear evidence from around the world. Afterthought 3. Would you like to visit our diamond industry? The investment guide told me in a country I was visiting. Oh, I did not know that your country produces diamonds, I asked, surprised. We don't. We import raw diamonds, cut and polish, then ship them as jewelry. We make 1,000x more than the guys who do the mining. It is the way of all raw materials. The solution is to encourage local entrepreneurs to set up businesses that rely on innovative use of our raw materials. Afterthought 4. The story of American breakfast cereal industry is one of the best case studies on how innovations drives wealth. Until guys like Kellogg's came up with products like cornflakes and Rice Krispies, American farmers were very poor. But once the entrepreneurs found ways to make breakfast cereals, the demand for maize, rice, sugar exploded. The farmers could not produce enough. We need our own Kellogg's to create products with crops that are produced by our farmers, including those that are not even known about outside our countries. Then everyone gets rich. We need entrepreneurs who innovate. Afterthought 5. Diamonds only became valuable when two innovations happened. Do you know what they were? What's the innovation behind the value of platinum and who developed it? Afterthought 6. Gold today costs $65,000 per kg. Platinum $30,000 per kg. Helium-3 $16 million per kg. I'm sure you would love to discover helium-3 in your backyard, but you won't. But it would fuel our journey at the turn of the century when we get a breakthrough innovation for its use. It would be mostly mined from the moon, and there are entrepreneurs who have already set up businesses to do it. Afterthought 7. In 2008, my wife and I went to the Olympic Games in Beijing. As agreed with her, every day I would go shopping for 2 hours by myself with just my driver and interpreter. I did it for a whole month. In the evening, I would sit down to examine my wares, including all the pictures I had taken. I was buying any cell phone products I had never seen before in the shops and taking pictures of anything on sale related to cell phones. I collected product and service brochures and took pictures of shops and displays to learn how they marketed things they sold. When the Olympic Games ended, I started to visit some of the companies I had identified on that trip. Now I have been doing this market research for decades everywhere I go, ever since I learned that Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, had this habit to teach himself as an entrepreneur. No one owes you a living. I make money even when I am out to play. Thank you for listening. Freedom Updates Official. Keep subscribing, commenting for more interesting podcasts.